You've been at that mirror 20 minutes. I don't know why you're bothering.
Is that better?
Looks fine, love, honest.
Oh, it'll just have to do. Right, I'll see you later.
Bye, love.
Bye,
Bye.
love.
This can't be right. He says here that the council have changed the date for resurfacing the street to next week.
I've never heard of them pulling a job forward before.
I bet they've heard about our opposition and trying to rush it through.
That council will do anything to get its own way. A bunch of egomaniacs, the lot of them.
But this is outrageous. It doesn't give us time to mount a proper campaign.
Exactly. Bully boy tactics.
Well, they're not going to get away with it.
Got up early and only have to drag it out of bed.
We've got a lot to do today. Do you want some breakfast?
No, I'll grab a butty from calf. I'm glad you seem a lot better this morning. I was dead worried about you last night.
I'm fine.
Yeah, well, go to the doctors if you feel bad again. There's no point in having that place if you're not going to use it.
Oh, nice, actually.
Right, well, I best be off. Got some deliveries sort.
Will you meet me at lunchtime? I need your help with something.
It might be difficult. Boris has got to get dentist.
Oh, please, Ash.
Some hope?
No, I'm fine. It's just... I'll explain later.
All right, I'll see what I can do. See ya.
Right, I'm not letting you go till we've agreed about this honeymoon.
Look, I really don't care where we go, as long as when we get there, you're Mrs. Norman Watts.
Can't wait. Let's start practicing my signature.
Yeah, what about America? There must be somewhere there that suits us both.
Yeah, I've always quite fancied New York. I could just see us in Central Park going round in an all-story carriage. What do you think?
New York? At New Year?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, let's go for it.
Yeah, all right then. I'll sort it all out today on one condition.
What?
Go and get us another cuppa before you go.
I knew there'd be a catch. Hey.
Yes, Curly.
Cup of tea, please.
Have you seen this?
Oh, yes, I'm most distressed by it. In fact, I'm going to ring the council and check if it's true.
I already have, and the work's definitely going ahead. And the chap I spoke to wasn't the slightest bit interested, couldn't get me off the phone quick enough. I think we should call a meeting in the Rovers later to formulate a plan of action.
Oh, good idea. I'll take the minutes. We'll need to have this carefully documented if we're going to take on the authorities.
Thanks. Say about 6:30?
We'll be there.
Okay.
When you're ready with that tea.
Oh,
Right. I was sort of hoping that we could prepare for our next home visit tonight. Maybe we can discuss it at lunchtime instead.
I'm afraid lunchtime breaks are a thing of the past while I cope without Vera.
What do you say about Mrs. D?
Well, I was just explaining to Hayley how I would be unable to meet her at lunchtime due to Vera's absence.
You do know she's in hospital, don't you?
Yes, I am aware of that.
So what are you moaning about lunch for? I wish that's all I had to worry about.
Oh, and how old is he there?
That was just before his second birthday. My mum bought those horrible pyjamas. I accidentally shrunk him in wash.
Well, he's a grand-looking lad.
You wouldn't think so to look at him now, though, would you?
Well, he'll be back on his feet before you know it.
At least we'll know whether we can go ahead once you've had these tests. I'm nervous.
Well, I wish they'd let me have my breakfast first. They won't be able to concentrate, listening to my stomach rumbling.
Thanks for this, Vera.
Now listen, I've told you before, stop saying that.
I can't help it because I might not have a son for much longer if it weren't for you. I better go.
Yeah, well, don't forget these.
No, they're for you. I only wish you could have been there.
Treasure them.
Good morning, Mrs. Duckworth. And how are you today?
I'm all right, Tal.
Yeah, this can be a difficult part of the process. Some people find the waiting hard to cope with.
What's difficult about lying in bed all day?
You're going to have a tough time of it the next couple of weeks, and I can arrange for you to have some extra counselling sessions if you need to talk things through with someone.
Oh, no. That won't be necessary.
Would you like me to go through today's procedure again?
Look, I just want you to get on with it. I'm dying for a cuppa.
Let's get you up to X-ray then.
You on your own then?
Yeah, Kevin sent her out on a job.
What was all that about in the cafe?
You heard right. He was slagging Vera off.
No, he wasn't. You got the wrong end of the stick. I know you're worried, but you can't go shooting your mouth off like that. How is Vera anyway? I want to go and see her later.
She's having another test done. Hope she fails them and then she can't have the operation.
Is that likely?
Probably not, knowing my luck.
This is not the time for you to start feeling sorry for yourself.
Nothing good ever happened to me before I met the Duckies. Now it's all going to go wrong.
Do you really think I would go ahead with my wedding if I thought that was going to happen? You've got to start thinking positive.
Well, I can't.
Or you've got to try. Jack and Vera have never let you down, have they? Now it's your chance to help them. You're no use to anyone in this state.
Can I be of any assistance?
Oh, no thanks.
Oh, I'm sure I can help with whatever it is you're looking for. You see, I pride myself on keeping up to date with all our publications.
Well, I'm looking for an article on fertility.
Oh, right.
You know, something that's going to help me get pregnant.
Yes, of course. Well, I'm sure there'll be something here somewhere. Yeah, here we are, see? It's in the form of a questionnaire. How to choose the right man to have a baby with.
I've got the right man.
Well, of course, yeah. You and Ashley, just give me a moment to think.
I'll take them four, thanks.
Ah, Maxine, we're holding a meeting tonight about the tarmacking. I hope you and Ashley can be there.
Oh, I'm sorry, we're busy.
Did you get your letter from the council? You do know they brought the date forward.
Oh, is that what it was? Oh, I chucked it in the bin.
I hope she's the exception rather than the rule.
Yes, well, I think she's got other things on her mind at the moment.
Well, can I rely on your support?
Oh, yes, of course. As a resident of the street, I shall rally to the cause.
Well, luckily, my contact with Northern Heritage has agreed to drop by, and his advice is going to be invaluable now.
Oh, well, I shall certainly spread the word in here, Ken. It's times like this I thrive on being at the epicentre of the community.
Jeepers, fancy a raid or something?
Yeah, I want to have a look in these, see if there's anything on fertility. There's bound to be something in one of them. All they ever talk about is sex.
What's all this about? We don't really need all this, do we?
I've looked through them all in the salon. If I can't find anything in here, I'll have to go over to the health centre. They should have some info.
Max, will you slow down a minute? We've not been trying that long. There's no need panic.
I'm not panicking. It's just that... Well, when I woke up yesterday, I thought I was pregnant. I spent the whole day believing it was true, and it was just the best feeling in the world.
Well, why didn't you tell me?
Well, I didn't want to until I was sure, and then I didn't think there was any need. And I found out I was wrong.
I know you must be upset, but there's no need for all this. We'll get there in the end.
Can I get a packet of crisps as well, please?
Yeah, what flavour?
Oh, anything, I'm not bothered.
Right.
Hello? Yeah, that's me. What, nothing at all? Well, what about the day after? All right, well, thanks for your help anyway. Bye. I don't believe this.
Are you all right?
No, I'm trying to book our honeymoon, but there's no flights left. Looks like we'll be swimming to New York at this rate.
Well, a mate of mine just booked a flight off the internet. I can ask her for the name of the website if you want.
Oh, yeah, great. Get dialing.
Is there nobody else serving?
I think Natalie's gone to put her feet up. Must be an hard job, this, especially in her condition.
Plenty of other women seem to manage.
But most of them are a fair bit younger than her.
Not so keen on being the centre of attention. This baby's got everybody feeling sorry for her again, just how she likes it.
There you go. She suggested a few others and all. Oh, cheers, Toya. That's great. Is my good deed done for the day?
Oh, well, could you stretch to one more? Could you check with Natalie if it's okay to hold a residents' meeting here this evening?
Well, as long as you're all drinking, I don't think she's bothered.
All right.
Hey, what's all this in aid of?
Well, we're trying to stop the council tarmacking the street next week. Didn't you get the letter?
Oh, yeah. We got some off council. I just thought it were a bill.
Well, will you come? Holding a meeting here tonight, 6:30.
There's no point.
Of course there's a point. We've got to fight to preserve our history before it disappears completely.
Flaming heck. It's just a load of old stones.
Well, just think about it, please. If we all stick together, you'd be amazed what we can achieve.
Well, he's wasting his breath anyway. This is one fight he isn't going to win.
There you go.
Thanks, love. Put them there for me.
Are you getting used to it then, being waited on hand and foot? Jack not here?
Oh, I've sent him out for a walk. He's that nervous, he's driving me batty.
Well, Tyrone's a bit on edge as well.
Yeah, he's a worrier, that lad.
How about you? Are you okay?
Well, I were all right till they decided to put a tube up my leg.
That's the trouble with these places. No wonder you're worried. There's nothing else to do.
Well, I've plenty to occupy my mind.
You're allowed to be scared, you know, Vera.
Look, you've seen the state of Tyrone. Jack's even worse. If they see me fretting, they'll never be able to cope.
They should be reassuring you, not the other way around.
Well, there is stuff I'd like to say to our Jack. You know, that I want done if what happens to me, like, but I know he won't want to hear.
Vera, nothing's going to happen and nothing's going to go wrong.
Look, I've got to be practical. You know the risk, same as I do. When something like this happens, it makes you take stock of your life. And I'd hate to think I haven't told my loved ones how much they mean to me.
Well, tell them.
I can't. Well, Jack would be upset.
It doesn't matter. It's your feelings that count at the moment.
Well, I'm not sure I could put it into words.
Well, write it down if it helps. But this is important, Vera. You've got to do this, one way or another.
Roy, is mine nearly ready? Because Audrey's not feeling very well and she's got to go.
Yes, you're the very next on my list.
We must stop meeting like this.
I wouldn't eat here. Roy's on a go-slow day.
Oh, I don't mind waiting. I'm glad of the break. Are you feeling any better today?
What do you mean?
Well, you dragged Ashley away from his pint last night.
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Did Charlie mention what was wrong?
No. Should she have?
Oh, I suppose not. No. Have you got a minute?
Well, it depends on how long a minute is.
I'll be really quick.
Go on.
I want to maximise my fertility.
I really think this is something that we should discuss at the surgery.
Oh, but can't you just give me a few tips?
I prefer if you made an appointment. I mean, this is not something we can rush.
I suppose you're busy all week, aren't you?
Yeah, we are very busy. Look, I've got some leaflets that might help. Come over after work, I'll dig them out for you.
Well, everything's organised and I hope we get a good turnout.
You have been busy.
I haven't managed to contact Audrey, though. So much for her promise to help out with these things.
We're agreed on the terms, then.
Well, I'm happy. We should see a good return on those figures.
Yes, another tidy sum you've made out of me, huh?
It's a pleasure doing business with you.
You want to keep your eye on him, Deirdre? He's one very sharp man.
Hey, nothing without Deirdre.
I could do with picking both your brains tonight. We're having a meeting in the pub about trying to save the cobbles.
Oh, I might drop by if I get the chance.
Dev?
You won't want me there. Yeah, I'm not a man of sentiment. I believe in progress, not all this nostalgia rubbish.
I'm afraid of a bit of healthy debate.
It's a bit short notice.
Afraid we might change your mind. All your customers will be there.
Look, I'll try and rearrange things, but don't hold your breath. We've got a few loose ends to tie up. Shouldn't be long.
OK, see you later.
Bye now.
Bye. Did you have to harass Dev like that? He's a busy man, you know. He can't just drop everything for you.
Well, it worked, didn't it? Anyway, you seem to be more upset about it than him.
Well, he's my boss, you know. I mean, I wouldn't come into Fresco's and talk to Curly like that.
Oh, OK, sorry. Maybe I did get a bit carried away. I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
Oh, have you missed me?
Sorry?
I can't remember the last time you came to meet me from work.
Oh, that wasn't my intention. I've come to see Tyrone in the garage.
Oh.
I think it's only right that we should clear up our little misunderstanding. I want him to know that I'm just as concerned about Vera's welfare as he is.
I'll see you back at the flat then. We can talk about the home visit while we're getting ready for the meeting, yeah?
Well, I'm not sure we'll have time. I want to draw up a petition. It's an ideal opportunity to get some signatures.
Well, maybe you can let me know when you're available and I'll book an appointment.
You been summoned to the Rovers and all? Because I got the call to arms from Ken.
Yeah, I'll be over in a bit.
Why, do you not fancy it?
It's not that, it's Roy. He seems to have time for everybody else except me at the moment.
Well, that doesn't sound like Roy.
Yeah, well, we've got another visit from social services coming up and he's too busy to talk about it. All he wants to talk about is flipping cobbles.
Oh, well, anyway, I'll see you later then.
Yeah.
Well, you're lucky to get this. They're not obliged to give you any notice. I even let them turn up without warning.
What do you advise we do?
Well, you need to start lobbying the conservation officer. Your strongest argument is that the cobbles are an irreplaceable part of Weatherfield's heritage. I mean, it's not just the cobbles, it's the character of the street itself. These terraces are a dying breed. Just think of anything you can to support your case.
Yes, but you see, will our arguments permeate the walls of their ivory towers?
Well, if you shout loud enough, they will. Right, well, I might head off and do my own bit of lobbying. I'll let you know if there are any further developments.
Thank you, Ralph. We really appreciate this.
Yes, thank
We
you.
do.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
That was very good, wasn't it? Oh, am I glad to see you?
Oh, you won't believe it.
Now what?
It's the honeymoon. We've left it too late for New York. All the flights were booked weeks ago.
You're joking.
Yeah, but it's all right. The honeymoon's still on. We're going to Castleton.
Castleton?
Yeah, it's an adventure holiday. We're going to go potholing.
Potholing? Oh, you? I fall for it, don't I? Every single time.
Yeah. Anyway, never mind. Thanks to the internet. It's New York. Here we come.
Very funny. I would have gone.
I know you would.
You're late. Dinner's nearly ready.
Oh, what we having?
Chips, egg and beans.
I suppose it'll do until we've worked out what we should be eating.
What do you mean?
Well, Matt said it helps to stick to a healthy diet when you're trying to conceive.
Matt? Thought we was keeping it to ourselves.
He's a doctor, he's not going to say anything. And then afterwards we'll work through these, see where we can start.
I hope it's not complicated.
Well, there's something we can do straight away that's dead easy. Give up alcohol.
You what?
Yeah, apparently 5 drinks a week reduces my fertility by 40%. Doesn't help men either. So from now on we're teetotal.
Thank you.
Don't suppose you're here for the meeting?
Well, you suppose wrong.
Funny that. I thought you were more interested in kicking people out on the street, not saving them.
Crikey, what's going on? It's normally dead in here.
Oh, that's right. They're trying to stop the road being redeveloped.
Oh, quick, let's make a run for it. Have a bottle of wine back at our
Yeah, well, maybe we should try and get involved.
I don't know what all the fuss is about. I only wish they'd done it before we moved in.
Glad you can make it down. Right, if everybody could get their drinks, we're about to start.
Come on, that's our cue to leave.
Well, you might as well stay now you're here.
Oh, no, love. I'm not in mood. I just want to put my feet up and watch telly.
Hey! Good luck, mate. You're going to need it. Come on, let's go.
What are you up to, you? You're grinning like a Cheshire cat.
It's Barlow and his merry men. Just wait till they find out their little protest is all for nothing.
How do you know that? Or is it just wishful thinking?
That job I was doing uptown Street, it's just been cancelled. So guess what? They put me on the team to do this one.
Oh, no. I don't want any bother with neighbours.
There ain't going to be no. The work's been rescheduled for this Wednesday. That lot don't stand a chance of stopping it. Come on, let's go get some chips.
Well, firstly, thank you all for coming. Now, it's clear that the majority of residents are unhappy with the council's proposal. So we need to build up a case against this as quickly as possible. Right. Any ideas?
Well, I'm worried about the cars racing down the street, because them cobbles really slow them down.
I reckon this is only being done because someone at the council wants to get home quicker. And we certainly know that Audrey Roberts uses the road every day.
And where is Councillor Roberts? As our representative, she has a duty to be here.
Yeah, well, Audrey's got a migraine and she sends her apologies.
The fact is, there's years left in those cobbles. What's the point of covering them over if they don't need it?
What? Because the world moves on and we don't all want to live in a time warp.
Are you suggesting that we knock down everything over 100 years old, then?
Look, I'd like to know how long this resurfacing is going to take, because tarmac plays havoc with my sinuses.
Yes, well, anyway, Roy has got a petition for us all to sign. Now, has anyone else got any ideas of what we should do?
Dump a load of tarmac outside there. I'll see how they like it.
I think we should maintain a peaceful protest.
Yes,
Well,
I
we
think
could
so.
picket the town hall. That would get people's attention.
Oh, yeah, we could have T-shirts printed. SOC. You know, save our cobbles.
I bet the cobbles are only the start of it. They'll be redeveloping the entire road soon.
It's true.
So how about SOS? Save our street.
I thought I'd do us some tea tonight. It'll have to be shepherd's pie, mine. That's the only thing I can make.
That'll be grand,
Bet you can't wait to get back to home cooking, eh, Vera? Food's horrible in here, innit?
Sorry to keep you all waiting, but it's good news. I'm happy with the results of the arteriogram. We can proceed with the transplant as planned.
Oh, Vera, at last, thank God. I must go and tell me Mum and Paul. Hope you don't mind.
I expect you're quite overwhelmed. Try and get some rest tonight, Mrs. Duckworth. I'll speak to you tomorrow.
I think I'm gonna go and get a drink. Does anyone want anything?
No thanks, love. You've not said much.
What is it to say? You were going to make him give that little lad your kidney no matter what the test said.
Here. Take this, but don't open it just yet.
What is it?
Well, it's just what I want doing, you know, if it happens to me.
No, take it back. You have it. No.
Jack, please.
I don't want it, Vera.
Look, I need to know that everything's right.
Will you stop talking like that?
Look, I'm only being sensible. It's best if everything's sorted. I'll probably see you chuck it away in a couple of days. Look, just do this for me.
I don't want to think about you not being here. I love you, Fee.
Just please take it then for me. I love you, Jack. My world would fall apart if what happened to you, or if... Oh, I don't know.